Hola, I'm Kerry Francis, and in this video I'm going to try and see if I can help my students to improve their listening skills. Okay, some kids have told me that they find it very difficult to understand the conversations or to understand things being spoken in Spanish because it just sounds like one really long word that just never ends. I know how that feels because when I was starting in the beginning, it was a bit like that. But all I can say is persistent. Just do not give up. Okay, it's practice, and you will get there. Obviously, this video can be applied to my ESL students as well. So my kids that are learning English as a second language. Okay, right. So the first tip is, okay, you need to be constant. You need to make listening a habit. Okay, you need to make sure that you're listening to Spanish every day. And if you can't do it every day, well, as much as you can. But find a space and a time for Spanish listening in your life, okay? You need to make it a priority. So don't just listen to the same old things all the time. I know you probably have CDs, class CDs, that you listen to do the activities. That is fine. But find a TV program that you like. Comedy, police drama, telenovelas, whatever it might be. Find it. Something that's going to draw you in and get you hooked. Okay? When you find that something, you're going to see that you're going to want to get up every day and watch that, whatever program it might be. And this is going to help you enormously. Okay? But it's not just the same sort of things that you're going to watch all the time. So if you find a program that you love, fantastic. But mix it up a little bit. Try to listen to the radio as well. Okay? The internet is just such a great invention. Okay? You have YouTube. You have so many people posting videos in YouTube every day in Spanish. Make the most of that. Okay? Find somebody that posts videos on something that you're passionate about. Okay? So if you love gaming, find a Spanish gamer. If you like cocinar, if you like the cocina, if you like to cook, find a Spanish cook. Listen to them. Okay? Subscribe to their channel. Okay? Makeup, the gym, health and fitness, whatever it is that you are passionate about, find someone who talks about that in Spanish and listen to it all the time. Okay? Mine was actually, when I was at school, I mean a long time ago, we didn't have as many ways to listen to things and to listen to Spanish. And so I used to use telenovelas, Mexican telenovelas. It's my guilty pleasure. I still do enjoy watching them. But I used to watch them all the time. And I remember in the beginning, I didn't understand anything they were saying. And I remember feeling really frustrated, like I've been watching these for so long and I'm just still not getting any better. But then, gradually, more and more, I started picking up more and more stuff. And until then one day I just realized, I don't know when it was, but I remember the feeling that I got when I realized that, oh my God, Dios mío, lo entiendo, casi 90%. And that is such a massive thing when you feel that you understand 90% of it. Maravilloso. Es maravilloso. But you only get that with the practice that I'm talking about, okay? So you need to make sure that you're practicing. You need to make sure that you're putting yourself in the situation where you're forcing yourself to have to listen and speak back to someone. So surround yourself with Spanish speakers, native Spanish speakers if you can, okay? Put yourself in the position where you're forcing yourself to have a conversation with someone on the phone. Okay, that is harder, as I've said. So put yourself in that position. Find the opportunity to make sure you're listening to Spanish. Okay, repetition, 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 repetition. It helps. Okay, you need to put yourself out there, and that's all I can say. Okay, don't expect that's going to happen overnight. It won't. But you have to keep at it. You really need to keep at it and make sure that you're constant. Okay, and just don't give up. I hope that this has been helpful to you. And if you need any help with anything else, you know where to find me. Okay. And if you did like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe down there. Okay. And pues espero verte muy pronto.